Hello everybody and welcome to Broden Plays Endless Space 2. Now, if you're joining me today, I will let you know this is the beginning of the full release. This is 1.0. They actually released it one day early, which actually surprisingly pissed a lot of people off. I didn't understand why, but they said that it screwed them over because they were waiting for the last day to go ahead and pre-order their game at the price, a good price there, and I'm like, why? Like, it's honestly, like, why? Why not purchase it if you know it's going to be good? Ooh, the Unfallen. They look pretty fun. We'll probably play as them. They're the ones I don't know much about. The Cravers were in the old game, so were the Sophons. The Unfallen look a lot of fun, actually. And they use celestial vines, which can use the ships to expand their tendrils to adjacent systems. When a system is anchored this way, they can colonize it or let it provide bonuses, approval and population growth to friends. An ancient race who have lived simple, harmonious lives for millennia, the Unfallen seek peace with the other races of the galaxy. So we're pacifists. That'll be that'll be really interesting for us to play. I've never played a pacifist before, so it will be interesting to see how that goes. They have more galaxy shapes here. We're actually going to just stick with the way it is now. Density normal, size normal. The number of constellations we'll put to many because I do like exploring quite a bit. Heroes custom skin, the digital deluxe edition. Sure, why not? I mean, there's no point in not having it on there if I got it, right? So we're going to start with the main video for this particular race, and I'll shut up while that goes on so you guys can see what you think. This beautiful tree. Good thing. I like that a lot. I like the fact that they're all trees, actually. See the little tree guy right down here in the corner? This whole thing is a huge tree. Looks like a tower. I've never played this particular race before. They may have been in the original game, but I don't recognize them. So which means they're probably not on Endless Legends, at least not until the expansions were released, because I haven't played that game since the latest expansion. I should, though, especially on this channel. I think it'd do really well. But let's go ahead and see what this movie has to say. Also, I do like the moons in the background.
Ignorant of other worlds, of other races, we slumbered for ages. We were even ignorant of ourselves. For we knew fire as rebirth, renewal, life, not as death, from above as from below. The carnage of the flames terrified us, but the heart soothed us, and we thought long about what we must do. For this new fire also awoke things inside us. Talents, truths, and a desire to heal the galaxy. Everything begins with fire. But we will not let everything end with fire.
Okay. Not the most impressed with their beginning cutscene, but there have been a lot of good ones. It was not bad. Definitely a pacifist approach. Let's go ahead and take a look at the research that we have. So, zoom in, display unlocks, display research keys, queued and progress researched. Facilitating tech, discover the first technology in order to reduce the cost of the second technology, and then the exclusive tech. You can only discover one of the two technologies. Okay, so I'm glad they put a little key here. They didn't have that before. Let's take a look at this. Empire development. I think this would be good for pacifist for sure. Influence diplomacy and population approval. Yes. So flexible bureaucracy. The better you can make things move and shake, the faster you can adapt to the strangeness of intergalactic diplomacy. Allows you to sign peace treaties, exchange more resources, and sign trade. Okay. This guy is the Endless Research Park and Endless World. Nice. We have the Efficient Shielding, the Xenology for aliens, and the Adaptive Bureaucracies. Cool. This is for more exploration. This technology is specific to the Celestial Vines affinity. That's me. Scarce and difficult to manipulate. Support module. Planetary colonization for Mediterranean. Tundra colonization. Okay, all of these are specific. A lot of them. Except for war. Weird. Atmosphere filtration. This is weird. Kind of weird. I don't understand this. Okay, so this will give us the debris analyzer. It's actually good. And the colonize the Mediterranean. Good. So we'll take that first. It'll take us 7 turns. So let's end the technology screen. Let's go ahead and make a little zoomy zoom. See what's going on with these planets. 3 of these inhospitable, only 1 that's not colonized. Unfallen, an ancient race. Are colonized, I suppose, huh? Okay, so Sacred Harvest. Population transformation improvement. More right than a construction. This event accepts the voluntary sacrifice of a guardian in order to improve the morale of the system population. Full of the sonorous language of the Unfallen, ancient rites of fire, clouds of smoke and dust, it is as impressive and moving as it is encouraging and renewing. Fire is present as a symbol both of death and life, and dust, like fumes, uplifts and invigorates the population. Okay, sacrifice a tree to generate 25 approval for 10 turns. These are 2 tree populations we have on this planet. Interesting. But this last one is locked. So, that is interesting as well. Okay, cool. Cool. What else can we do? Oh, didn't mean to click on that. So we have that. We have the Cerebral Reality, which gives us 10 science and 10 dust. Let's take a look at what we're doing with dust. We have 100. We get 4 per turn. We have 300 population, or manpower. We don't get any more. We have 27 influence per turn, but we don't have any right now. Okay, and we are a pacifist right now. Perfect. Okay, so with that going on, let's go ahead and well, let's take a look at this first.
Has been shattered by the arrival of violent alien species upon the world of Koyasil. The people called the Unfallen have been shocked out of their ages of slumber, and their treasured ideals of harmony and unity are being challenged. You are the voice of this contemplative and powerful people. Now that your curiosity and fear has been awakened, you must leave the whispers of the world heart, venture into the galaxy, and impose harmony upon the stars.
Cool, I'd love to do that. Hey, Luna Barxis, I like it. Well, hello, Moontree. I'd love to have you. Let's take a look at what you're doing right now. Nothing. Let me assign you to a system. Assign you to this system, which is content at 63% approval, but that will probably put you at a, if I know correctly, an 83% approval. Is it a 20% increase? Let's take a look at the colony situation. Wait, why is this gone? You have not received any quests. You have not met any other empires. Alright, so approval. Say right there. 63% still. Alright. Alright, well, whatevs. That's cool, dog. We have 2 idle ships. We have sustainable farms, which we can get 10 food per planet. Intensive cultivation, plus 25 food per system level, plus 3 on original empire population. Only built once per empire. I like this. It's going to take 22 turns though, whereas this one's going to take 8. 1, 5, 5. 5 turns for 10 science and 10 dust per turn. I will take you up on that. So let's go ahead and take a look here. We have our Start Expedition. Expedite that. It's like a Guardian on planet. We got a Guardian? Does that mean we increase our population? Oh. I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Okay, awesome. So let's go back up. I think this system right here, by the way, is a much better system than Mass Effect, but it is a Mass Effect-esque system, where you go around and you analyze things, curiosities, shoot probes at planets. A lot easier to do it this way, though. Expedition successful on Atlas 3. We have Aurora Waves, which is Anomaly, and we have plus 25 Influence, which is Loot. Cool, so we get 25 extra Influence. I'm cool with that. We still have 2 ships that need to do something. This one, we'll go ahead and skip your turn. And this one, what is Implant Beacon? We'll summon a vine from an adjacent entwined system. The vine ship must stay in position until the vine reaches the system. Ah, that's how we grow. Okay, that vine thing's pretty damn cool. A vine extends from outside the planet onto another planet in a different system? A space vine? Space plants! I'm a fan. We have 1 idle fleet. We'll move this guy into position. Idle as well. Oh, no, he just explored and then left, huh? I guess there are no particular things to do. Nothing to be colonized there. So how do we get more of these? Cannot afford 1 probe. It's either rest or go to your main planet, I believe, for another probe. It might be per turn. They'll increase again. Yep. Is there a help button? Unfortunately, they didn't allow me to do the inner tutorial. Well, they would, but I didn't think that would be good gameplay. I guess I was just throwing slander at this game for no damn reason. We'll do UI, adaptive, full controls, game, tutorial mode, advanced. Perfect. Resume the game from there. So maybe now it'll tell us about probes. I feel like we get 1 per turn, so we'll have you sleep again another turn, rest, get your probe back, we'll end the turn, and see if that's true. The Unfallen are an ancient arboreal species whose long peace has been shattered by the conflict above their homeworld. Whispers from the heart entice them to spread peace among the stars. See the wispy brown lines enveloping your system? These are vines. Yes, they are vines, and vital to your work. Through these vines, the Unfallen can expand into the galaxy. Systems can only be colonized once they have been entwined by the vines. This way, Unfallen worlds always stay connected to one another and gain strength in their unity. Cool. Click here. Learn more about vines. First glowing embers. It's a ship, I believe. Unfallen vine ships carry special beacons that can attract and guide vines along star lanes using the Implant Beacon Fleet action. Vines can only be rooted in adjacent neutral or allied systems. Systems occupied by non-friendly major or minor civilizations, including empires at Cold War with the Unfallen, cannot be entwined. The process can take several turns depending on the number of vine ships in the fleet orbiting the targeted system, but there is no need to create an outpost. One last thing, beware of spreading your vine network too thinly, as any of your systems that get cut off from the heart will be immediately lost. Ooh. What? Oh, cancel, that's fine. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, so this guy now has probe, our expedition. Probe stock, 1 out of 2, cooldown 2. Okay. Oh, that's a different probe. That's a different probe. We don't want to do that. That's a probe that, like, shoots out and tells you about things. We want to start another expedition. We're going to explore this a little bit more. Boop. Expedition successful. So we have, in our reserves, we have red Sang deposits, and we have +5 red Sang as loot. Perfect. Okay. So click on this. Nobody knows why certain miraculous specimens appear in the galaxy in some places and not others, but what is certain is that luxury resources can change empires. With up to 16 unique specimens able to exist in the galaxy, they are automatically exploited from your planets that have revealed luxury deposits. Other means of acquiring them include exploring curiosities, completing quests, diplomatic exchanges, and buying on the marketplace. Luxury resources can be used for many things, most notably upgrading your star systems. In order to start such system development projects, Stage 3 of the Economic Trade Quadrant of the Technology Tree must be reached. Luxury. Close this tutorial? Sure. I've read it. Awesome. That. So the other embers here, guys, have them rest one. So are these the brown lines? Is that what they're saying? Because they don't look brown to me. Just throwing that out there, you know? I believe that's what they're talking about, yes. Happy sleep. New luxury resource discovered. Your partner has access to red Sang. You can upgrade system economy screen. Is that this? No, it's the one we looked at already. Intern? Ah. And we'll have you just go. Okay, hold on. In the system, there is one planet that could be colonized. So let's implant a beacon. We'll summon a vine from an adjacent entwined system. The vine ship must stay in position until the vine reaches the system. Beacon. This guy. One more. Probe. Ending objective choice. We awoke ages ago. First of us came to life fully conscious, as if from one day to the next the dawn changed us. We did not worry ourselves with this, however. For ages we simply grew and thought, listening to the heart and learning about our world, Koyasel. We sunk our roots deep into the soil to see what lay beneath. We gazed at the stars and tracked their passage across the sky. Why seek anything else? What more is required of life? Then these others came, bringing their conflict and their violence, driving us into self-doubt and confusion. To ask, where did they come from, is a brief step away from asking, and where did we come from? We hear the murmurs of the heart and it soothes us. It speaks of us of serenity and strength. But the old reassurances are no longer enough. They fade with the old vision of the universe. It seems we are one small clod of dirt in an unthinkably vast galaxy. And now we must raise up our limbs, shake out our roots, and look beyond Koasil. Some say we do not need to look outward. We have Koasil and the heart, and they will protect and guide us. Some say that the new knowledge is critical to our future, that the violence and aggressive science of the others must be controlled. I do not back either side on this debate. I would not see us limited to this planet, nor would I see us enslaving the other. So we can do grow, which is colonize 4 new star systems, and then we get 60 red Sang, where we know we get a random technology if we possess 2 anomalies in our empire. Yes, absolutely. Random technology is absolutely better, I feel. I don't think there's even a question. Alright, so let's take a look at some anomalies here. There's one anomaly, And another anomaly. We already won. Okay, so let's throw this out there. Boop. Expedition successful. We have a coral reef anomaly. Nice, and we have plus 50 influence. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Time to go to sleep again. We'll end our turn. Construction queue empty. Atlas has a idle construction queue. Construction is complete. Let's go to it. Alright, Atlas. See what we can do for you. You have 4 turns for drone networks, 7 turns for sustainable farms, or 18 turns for intensive cultivation. I think I'd like the intensive cultivation right now. I don't know if this is like Civ, where only one empire can have it, but if so, I want to be the one. So we ended the turn. Possessed 2 anomalies. We haven't possessed any anomaly, though. I see. So we've discovered them, but they're not in our possession. Oh, dude, look at these vines. They're coming out. You see that right there? That's actually really cool. I like the way that looks. Okay, we'll have you go to sleep another turn. Oh, there it is. It's growing like a tree. It's cool. So we just completed the rare earth foams, which allows us to colonize Mediterranean, and it allows us to have a debris analyzer. Cool. So we can have economy and trade, the plasma metallurgy, 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 either way. So enables the exploitation of fire, or Hyperion. And then we have the botanical scanning. We have the N-wave fusion, which is militarists, which we don't care for. Or we have the eukaryotic sap. Gives us the colonized snow. Gives us the applied happiness program. And it also gives us the H-field fleet accelerator. Awesome. 7 turns for that one. This one gives us the ability to work on our industry, but the colonization is not. So we're going to go with that one. And there we go. Science and Exploration 2. Technology stage unlocked. Got the warp drive. Got the nano repair bots. Repair ships after battle. 15. Technology deed available. Studier of worlds. Be the first to have 8 planets colonized in your empire. Nice. Rewards 3,000 science. I'm a fan of that. I don't think I'll get to it before everyone else does, but hey, still, pretty cool. Turn. Hey, we can now look for another anomaly. This is a curiosity, high chance of anomalies, a low chance of loot. High chance anomalies, low chance of luxury resource deposit, low chance loot. I think that's better. Probe that first. You get red say and a loot red say. Awesome. That was a low chance, but we got it anyway. Population gained. Awesome. The Unfallen, we have 6 out of 9 population now. So they're pretty fertile at this point. Our population growth should be pretty high now, I believe. Yeah, only 3 turns until another population is gained? That's amazing. It's real quick. We will, I think we'll just barely be able to spread this planet before then. Maybe not even. So we have a hero level up. So we'll go to the hero management, and we will level him up, which I think is a fun thing. So inspect, I believe. So available skill points, we have 1. We can go over here, which gives us a generic skill, plus 1, I forget that word, production per person on planet, and plus 1 food per person on planet, where we have plus 4 experience per turn on fleet, plus 1 vision range. Over here we have plus 1% fleet. We will skip the fleet ones for now and just look at the systems, plus 10% of food on systems, plus 20 science on systems. Not percent, just straight science. We'll do that. Close. That's actually pretty good. How much science do we have a turn? Wonder. 58 science a turn. So yeah, that was actually pretty good. Cool. We have one more probe. We will probe this planet and then we'll go to the next one. Boop. And this has irradiated anomaly. Alright, cool. You're an irradiated planet. That's fantastic. Oh, hi. That's new and fun. Can I do that on this planet that I'm on? Oh. Look at that planet. So pretty. Oh my gosh. Those flying little things. Are those the seeds of my plant? Oh, look at all those roots. So beautiful. That's something I could look at all day. In fact, I'm going to end this episode right here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you'd like to, please click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time.